wanna hear the truth no more. Think they scared how I make them feel. And you can say anything you want about me, I ain't worried, that don't make it real. They don't really wanna hear the real no more. Think they scared how I make them act. And you can say anything you want about me, I ain't tripping, that don't make it fact.
Hello and welcome to another episode. My name is Manny and this is Grubanny, and today I'll be showing you how to make some alkaline vegan fried oyster mushrooms. Let's get started. Today I was lucky to get some of these oyster mushrooms that are so fresh that they still have some mycelium on them. I'm going to show you how to take them off later on. The goal is to break down your oyster mushrooms into smaller bundles just like this one. Breaking down your oyster mushrooms into smaller bundles will make it easier to work with and it'll look much more appetizing. Don't be intimidated by oyster mushrooms. I'll show you how to break them down. Now let's get rid of the mycelium. Lay your oyster mushrooms on a flat surface, then using the tip of your knife for more accuracy, gently slice off the part of the root containing the mycelium. Finish by scraping off any unwanted parts with the tip of your knife.
They don't really want to hear the truth no more. Think they scared how I make them feel.
Now here's a closer look of the mycelium and the baby mushrooms. I'm not sure if you could regrow them. Mushroom experts, comment below. To break down your mushrooms, all you have to do is separate the petals into whatever size you want, then slice them apart using your knife. Now that's a really good size. You could also just use your hands and split them apart. But for accuracy and more precision, I like to use a knife. These two bundles contain about 10 petals each. They're quite large and they will look really good when fried. After breaking them down, you can clean them using whatever method you want. It's time to make our spicy batter. Add about 3 to 4 cups of white spelt flour to a bowl. You can use more, you can use less, depending on how many mushroom pieces you have. Add some sea salt to taste. Add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of onion powder. Add 1 tablespoon of mushroom powder. Add 1 tablespoon of dried basil. Now this right here is the game changer. Add about 2 tablespoons of coriander. Add 1 tablespoon of dried thyme. Depending on how hot you like it, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper. This is a spicy recipe, so you want to spice it up as much as possible. Now let's mix this up. If you're enjoying this video so far and you're looking forward to making this recipe, please hit the like button. Okay, let's move on. In a separate bowl, add about 1 to 2 cups of your dry ingredients, depending on how many mushrooms you have. For me, I used about 1.5 cups of dry ingredients, and that was just okay. We'll be using this to coat the outer layer of our mushrooms, so if you want to be adventurous, you can spice it up some more. Anyway, set it aside for now. It's time to add the wet ingredients. If you don't mind heating up some coconut aminos, add it. If you do, skip it. Add 3 tablespoons of coconut aminos. Add 1 cup of walnut milk and adjust as needed. You want a thick batter. Give it a good mix to combine. Make sure your ingredients are thoroughly combined and evenly distributed. It's about to get really messy, so I'm going to put on some food grade gloves. This is what you want your batter to look like. Next, we're going to coat our oyster mushroom pieces with the batter. Dip your oyster mushroom in the batter and make sure every part of it is thoroughly coated. Gently shake off excess batter, then transfer it into your bowl with the dry ingredients. Using your dry fingers, completely coat the mushrooms with your dry ingredients. When you're done, give it a gentle shake to remove excess flour, then set it aside. Repeat the process for all of your mushrooms. Quick announcement for my original vegan subscribers. I have not abandoned you and I have a lot of recipes coming your way. I'll be bouncing back with a force of 1,000, man. If your dry ingredients start to become sticky, you can set it aside and make a new one. I've been putting off this recipe because this is not something I encourage all alkaline vegans to eat on a regular basis. Even though I'm using all healthy and organic ingredients, eating fried food in excess is still not advisable. It's time for the fun part. We're about to fry these, but before we do, we're going to coat them again in plain spelt flour. Let's do this. Add some grapeseed oil to a pot or pan set to medium-high heat. Place a wooden skewer in it, and if it bubbles, you're good to go. Coat your oyster mushrooms in some plain spelt flour, then fry. Push them apart to make sure they don't stick to each other. Let them fry for about 3 to 5 minutes, then flip. Cover with a splatter guard to avoid burns and splashes. Be careful when doing this on a gas stove. Once it turns golden brown, you should be good to go. It looks so good I forgot to place it on a paper towel, but it's all good. Now check this out. That was sick. For maximum crispiness, place it on a wire rack. Repeat the process until all of your mushrooms are fried. A couple things to note. When frying these, use a deep pot. Also, you want to continuously alternate your temperature between 325 degrees Fahrenheit and 370 degrees Fahrenheit. These look so beautiful, and trust me, they taste awesome. I ate so much I forgot how to operate my cameras. If you're disciplined enough, let them cool down on a wire rack before eating. However, if you're feeling like a superhero and you want to turn your mouth into a chimney, then take a bite while they're hot and you'll find out the hard way. To everyone who asked for this recipe, I hope the wait was worth it. Take a good look at this. In parts of America, fried chicken is usually served with waffles. Don't ask me why. Now if you want to learn how to make my awesome waffles, check out the link below. To make a really delicious spicy sauce, add half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper to 1/3 cup of agave nectar. Then give it a really good mix and you're done. Thank you so much for watching this video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all next week.